ask where are we streaming so I can watch it? Is this still on Twitch? On Ego? Okay. Yeah,
Which has its upsides and its downsides.
There we go. We should be live. You are on, sir.
All right, very good. Everybody, welcome to Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, and it's also we're intending on switching down the road at somewhere between 11th and 13th level to Chains of Asmodeus, and the whole thing, the overarching theme, is the blood wars between demons and devils, and everything relates to that. So, to that end, what is this campaign going to be about? It's going to be about promises made, promises broken. It's going to be about betrayal. It's going to be about righteous revenge, retribution, and redemption. It's going to be about lost and fallen and reborn and saved. And so, with that said, what we have shown on the screen, it should be showing Fields of the Dead, Baldur's Gate, Elturgard, and Scornoble. And so, to that end, along the western edge of the Sword Coast, upstream of Baldur's Gate, along the Ontharr River, about a 10-day ride, lies Elturgard, which is in fact in the final day of preparation for the 50th anniversary of the Companion. And so the city has been going into full preparation for the last 60 days. The Companion came into existence to drive off a vampire lord, again, 50 years ago, in order to remove the vampire lord and the unholy undead army. And so in 1444, it appeared. It was a glorious radiant sphere, a second sun coming into existence above Elturgard, and in fact, it shined on the entire Eltergard kingdom. Some say that's the reason why Elturgard is sort of the high shining aspect of it's generally very lawful, generally pretty good, and so that's that. Thavius Krieg, a priest of Torm, about 50 years ago, prayed for help when the city was being overrun by undead, and help did come in the form of the Blessed Companion. He was the savior of Elturgard, and in the process, he was elected High Overseer and has been for 5 decades. So right now, the group is, where we're at is in Elturgard, and we are 1 day shy of the 50th anniversary, so it is 1494 DR, and the city has been preparing again for 2 months. Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, see, should post up. So Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, who is from Baldur's Gate, he was the head of the Flaming Fist. He also happens to be a part of the Council of Four, which is part of the 4 people effectively ruling over Baldur's Gate, though that's a little strong. They don't really rule it, but there are 4 that make a lot of decisions. And he was asked to go in a political mission over to Elturgard because Baldur's Gate and Elturgard are not on the friendliest of terms. So Ravengard agreed to the political mission, though his military mind resisted it. Ravengard did meet with Thavius 3 days ago, and that's where they are. But he hasn't seen Thavius Krieg since. So, to that end, I'd also like everybody to just do a brief introduction, and so if you're willing to share some information with everyone, please feel free to go ahead. I'm going to pick on Martin first. Sorry, Preach-It first, and we'll go from there.
Holy crap. I get to go first. I'd like to introduce you to Pritchett. Stone. Pritchett. Yeah, what is his last name? What did I choose?
It's like Strongbow or something.
Strongheart. That's it.
Strongheart. There we go.
Strongheart. Pritchett Strongheart. He's a halfling. He's a very happy halfling. He's a. If you think of the Lord of the Rings and has nothing to do with halflings, but with hobbits, he's kind of the Samwise Gamgee type. Very determined, very faithful, but at the same time, why the hell is he there? But that's Pritchett's story. Pritchett was from Burdesk, which is a town the southeast of Baldur's Gate, and he got into when he was growing up. His itch on the world was he got into wanting to see the world, so he joined the military. Cleric by standard or cleric by training. He joined the Navy and he helped out with being a medic bum towards ships. So he learned about how he learned how to be a sailor, but at the same time he was rather reserved. He learned how to play some games. He learned how to play some cards, some dice. He learned how to read people. Never the one to really speak up, but usually has an answer. He's extremely loyal. Once he has or he knows somebody, he will believe everything they say. He'll take it to heart. At the same time, if you lie to him, he is going to take it to the grave. He is he's kind of started his own delivery service, if you say. He rides on ships from town to town delivering things. So he sort of became the UPS or the Amazon driver of this world. At least that's what he thinks. And he does it really well. He doesn't do it for the money generally. He does it because he gets to meet people and he gets to see the world. He is also of the hospitality clan type halfling, so he wants to see where exactly are all of these inns that he hears about, that there's always a hospitality inn in every city. And he wants to find them all. So that's Pritchett. Again, really, really golden heart, but also at the same time, you can really piss him off. You're not going to be on his good side.
So he's a Pokemon inn catcher?
Yes. Don't you have someone to talk about besides me?
GM, I think there's some initiative with Pritchett and Riaz's.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because
The fact that we're sleeping?
I can't open Pritchett and then or Riaz.
Oh, character. Okay.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
from the message of the day, I can't get those won't open.
And no, Pritchett does not carry around a skillet and a ladle and all that stuff on the sides of his body. No. Mace and shield are his choices. There's Pritchett. Look at him.
There we go.
Does he offer making second breakfast at least?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, he does? Okay, the GM says he does. He makes seconds and thirds and fourths and all that other stuff, apparently.
So 11sies are in.
Yeah, apparently they are. He's going to be working overtime.
Berries in his pocket, and they're really old.
Yep.
So we
That's
go
right.
out for an hour, adventuring for an hour every day after breakfast.
That's right. You got it.
You got to fit the adventure in between. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. All right.
No. Well, in the adventure, you got to take 2 breaks for more food.
But Pritchett's working, so he doesn't get the rest. Great.
All right.
So, does the GM have any questions for Pritchett?
No, not at this time.
All right.
All right. Murphy or Rise, either one of you want to go next?
I guess I'll go, because I can see that look.
Well, next time,
No,
next time I'll give a choice of one person can go. Got it.
So, Murphy is a...
Wait. How do you say that again?
Murphy.
Murphy.
Murphy, yeah.
Oh, he's a cat.
The little bit of a Scottish accent in a way. And forgive me, because I'm really bad at accents anyways, but that's how I can remember his voice. So, he grew up in the High Elf area. I don't remember where, so I don't think I ever put that in. But as he grew up, he always enjoyed playing tricks on his siblings and other people in his family. So eventually, he became known as the little Ickhead with a D in the front of that. So, um, he likes to play games, but he's also very serious about his research. And because of that, he went off to Candlekeep to learn um, everything he could around magic and what he can do with it and how it works and everything along that line. Um, being in the upper class of people, though, mostly, he has learned to really enjoy food. So if he gets second breakfast, he'll probably have it. But he also savors it, so he takes his time eating. He's not a fast eater. He will probably always be the last one to pack up camp and leave. But he enjoys all of the nice things in life. Good bands, good bards, all of that stuff. And he absolutely hates bad loot players. So
As
if
in
you run across a bad
El-
loot player, he will definitely be doing something about that.
loot or
Um,
loot?
A lute. You know the instrument?
Got it.
It sounded like a banjo all of a sudden.
Bang, 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 bang. You're really leaning into the high elf thing, though. I like that.
His family is pretty well known, as Ontharr Frume is a close family friend of his family, so he's grown up knowing him his whole life. He doesn't ever ask for any kind of favors from people that he knows, but he is pretty well connected through his family throughout most of the cities and everything that he's been around, which is Elturgard and Baldur's Gate? No, he wasn't at Baldur's Gate yet, right, Mr.
Correct.
DM?
Correct.
But all the other areas around and mostly Elturgard as he's grown up here. So that's pretty much Murphy in a little synopsis form. Anything else you... I mean, he has a little chip on his shoulder from things that have happened in his past, but I'm sure that'll come out as we, get into the game. So
Not that I have anything against it, but yeah, it kind of ticks me off. So, got it. Yeah. All right. So, all right. Rise.
Could we have an image for him?
We do somewhere.
Because that one isn't coming up from in there either. There we go. Perfect.
There's a clear image I think we got as well.
Yeah,
Good
that's
looking for a
the
clear
small image, but
I sent him a couple other ones too.
Yeah, I ran out of time. Sorry.
that's fine. It looks good on screen. That.
Good. Good. We can fake it. We can make it. Great.
I will be playing. Sorry, got too many screens open here. I apologize for that. I'll be playing Rise Blackthorn. He is a thiefling. Once it comes from a noble family, so he's well off. He's a thiefling, but he wants to kind of prove himself to be who he is. I am the third or fourth child, depending on how you look at it. Treated as more of a fourth than a third of the boys in my family. I think I have 6 siblings. My father doesn't give me a lot of respect, and you'll see it kind of played out from time to time. I will maybe make some moves that I'm not necessarily supposed to make. Just recently I made a deal, and I kind of went away from my father's wishes and took a deal based on what I believe is to be the correct way of going about it. I'm not afraid to do that.
Yeah, and if I can interject quickly, so the Blackthorn family came from Baldur's Gate, or that's where they were for the most part for most of their lives, and they were deployed from Baldur's Gate to Elturgard to create an embassy for Baldur's Gate in Elturgard in order to help build relations. So the Blackthorns have been living in Elturgard for 4 to 5 years. And they're a pretty prominent family, pretty important in the politics of the kingdom, both Elturgard and Baldur's Gate. So, okay, please continue.
And my father loves boring speeches. I I forgot what I was trying to do here. I'm sorry. I do tend to find when I find my enemies, I do tend to be a little blind with my hatred, a little unreasonable. I do tend to, if I have friends though, I will do whatever I can and die for them if need be. I feel like friendship and actually good people that are treat me with respect and everything else deserve that. I am not afraid to stand in front of a hellhound, and I also prefer to direct approach. I'm not really big into the whole idea of sneaking around, jumping on top of a roof, which I know won't make a lot of sense later, maybe a little bit, but whatever. Jumping on a roof to go through a window to sneak into a building. I'm more of a let's go through the front door.
But
What
quietly.
else? But quietly,
But
yes.
yeah, in the shadows, nonetheless.
Yes. What else? I have a great relationship with my mother and my human friend. Sorry, it's been a few weeks since I've been thinking about this. What else? Oh, I do have. I don't know if we really talked about how we dress and everything else. But my family's well enough off. But oddly enough, I carry a whip with me for halflings to keep the halflings in order.
Keep them in line.
You think
Keep them in
Sonic
line?
looks like that dude?
Yes, 3. Other than that, I'm average height, and that's about it. I don't know what else you want.
I think that's plenty. That's
Chicken
good.
wings.
Yeah, thank you. Nima, you are up.
All right. So,
Is it Nima or Nima? Nima or
Nima.
Nima?
Oh, it's Nima.
Nima.
Yes. So, and Nima is originally from Memnon, Kalimshan. Her parents were merchants who worked for the Genasi leaders of the city. And in 1489 DR, there was a great uprising, and the humans successfully overthrew the Genasi leaders. And having any Genasi blood was distrusted and prosecuted. And so her family fled the city and went to Baldur's Gate. They ended up in Stony Eyes in the outer city, which was an area that accepted anyone, but that's because people are too poor to care about what's going on around them aside from basic survival. So her father tried to restart his mercantile business, found the prejudices of the inner city and rampant poverty of the outer city constant barriers to his success. So he ended up giving up his normal route and turned to the worship of Asmodeus. And he and his wife, Nima's mother, spent all their time and effort focused on that, trying to gain power and influence through that the cult worship. Basically, Nima had a younger brother, named Rahim, and she basically took care of Rahim during that whole time. Rahim, it was the core of her soul and feelings of goodness and hope in the world. So he was one of those old souls of a child who was always happy, upbeat, had just the positive outlook on everything, treated everybody with kindness, and no matter what was going on or how anyone treated him. And when when Nemo was 13 years old, a group of Ballas broke into their house and ritually sacrificed the parents. Nemo was separated from her brother when she went to hide, and when she came out of and from afterwards, was unable to find him. She refuses to believe he is dead, and her whole goal in life is to find her brother. She does not have a lot of qualms about how she goes about doing that. So the only thing that really keeps her in check is her memory of her brother. And aside, and so we will see how things play out between her. Nothing matters in life except finding her brother, versus what would my brother do or want. So she, afterwards, she was taken in by the Order of the Gauntlet and trained to be an infiltrator and spy. She turned out to be relatively good at that, and works for them, and also works on the side for the guild, the thieves under the underworld in Baldur's Gate, doing little side things, information gathering and such, and helping them in particular with information about cult activity in the city. Ferreting out cultists and cult worshippers is one of her mild joys in life. So she works for the Baldur's Mouth. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Baldur's Mouth. Yes. So she writes articles for them that based on the things that she encounters in the city and what she learns. She writes under the pseudonym of Silas Loreweaver. And yeah, she has a connection. So she is here in Elturgard, working for both as a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, and also was sent by the Baldur's Mouth to do an article about the celebration. But she does have a connection here in Pritchett, or as she likes to pronounce it, Pritchett, Strongahart. So,
And you guys met at Stony Eyes,
yes,
for what it's worth. And Pritchett knows of a hospitality in Stony Eyes, and so that's where you guys met initially.
Excellent. And yes, well, I'll let that come out. I'm not going to say anything more about that relationship. And that is Nima.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll just give a quick background to Tubbs. So Tubbs was not born in the normal time that he is a warforged artificer, and he is not born as others were. He came into creation, and he doesn't know how or why or when or who created him. He was born, and he ended up having, as hopefully the picture shows, a hexagon hole in his heart and heart area, or a little bit in the center of his heart. And he all he remembers is it was hot, and there was a whole lot of steel and iron around him. And then he blanked out, and he woke up in a camp of fire giants, and he lived there for 4 years. A bunch of devils came and killed all of the giants. He managed to escape. He believed through his intuition and good planning, and he managed to get away. And then he's been wandering the lands between Scornoble and Baldur's Gate, and along the way, Pr- uh, Pritchett found him and took him to Elturgard and gave him a home. Murphy basically said, yeah, I could use some help as far as fixing up the library, because one of his missions is to improve the library in Elturgard. And so he helped there, as well as he's working at a wagon area for that. He is a very intelligent artificer, and more will come out as he attends and plays. So
When did he learn during that history how to be an artificer?
it seemed to have been him all along, as he
Okay.
remembers. In other words, it just seems to have come naturally. It came out when things needed to be fixed. His stuff came out naturally, either out of his body, or he knew the things to pick up and use without a lot of intuition. Then when he started showing people he could do things, then he just started exploring that more. He does have a very inquisitive mind, very intelligent, and he's been hanging out a heck of a lot at the library with Murphy. So, okay.
Thundercats, ho!
Yep. And then, so to that end, you guys, the night before the celebration, all of you are doing what you're doing at about, I'm going to say, 6 p.m. at night. All of you are visited by a runner. Nima and Rise, you get notes from Ravengard, basically saying, "Hey, I need you at first light in the morning, over at a pair of black antlers." And Pritchett, Tubbs, and Murphy, you get a note from Ontharr Frume saying, "Hey, come to Black Antler tomorrow morning at sunrise, and bring your adventuring gear." Yeah.
All right. No, that sounds great.
As I get the invite, it's like, at least they picked the right person this time.
Did
All
you
right.
find me a hospitality in Elturgard?
I did not yet. I failed.
That's where I'll be.
That's where you are. So yeah, that's where the message was delivered, and that's yes, absolutely. So there will be a pair of black antlers. That's the outside, and so that's where you go in the morning. Did you guys want to do anything else in the evening to prepare for your adventure?
I will be casting my good berries before midnight.
Okay, and that gives you what, 10?
10, yes.
10. Okay.
And I will put them in my goodberry bag.
Your special good berry. Okay,
Yes, sir. That's where the good berries live.
good deal.
Berries.
Okay. Anybody else as far as preparation, or you guys are good to go?
Good
Yeah,
night's sleep.
Good to go.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys go in the morning. It's sunrise as you guys are there. Are any of you purposefully going to be early or purposefully going to be late?
I'm enjoying my breakfast.
What time does he want? You said in the morning.
Sunrise.
What time is sunrise?
6:27:32. I don't know.
I know. I just want. But that's the whole thing.
Horizon.
If it's at 8, I'll get up
30.
at 7:30. If it's
We'll say
So-
6:30.
Pritchett will be there on time because that's the military. 15 minutes early.
Rise.
I'll probably be right on time, just like right on time, because that's the expectation.
Nima will shoot for a minimum of 30 minutes early to to basically see who's there, watch everything, just kind of note what goes on before the meeting.
How good was Murphy's breakfast?
That explains when he gets there.
How long it is before I get there?
The breakfast was adequate.
Okay, then I'll probably be there right on time.
Okay. If it was particularly delicious, then yeah, okay.
If it was
All right.
very good, I would have probably ordered a little bit extra and savored it a little bit longer and probably showed up 10, 15 minutes late. But,
It's
no, it was,
adequate.
yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like overly impressed. Then, yeah, I'll get my breakfast, eat it, and hit the hay or hit the road to get over there on time.
Okay. Very good. So, Nima, when you arrive early, there's a serving person and Ontharr Frume in there. It's not. There's not a lot of people in for breakfast at the a pair of black antlers, and so Ontharr is just there looking over some notes, and he stands up to greet you and says, "Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Are you? I think I've met you before. Yes, I've met you before. Actually, I just met you the other day. So why don't you come on in, and we're going to the back room. So I'll let you in. Can I get you some coffee?
Yes, that would be very, very nice, of course. Thank you.
Okay. And so what happens eventually is you get some coffee. About 20 minutes later, you do see a couple of other folks arrive. You hear out in the outer area, you hear conversation going between three people, and I'll make sure all of you can see this. So you should have pictures of Gideon Lightward, Alder Ravengard, and Ontharr Frume, I believe.
Yes.
I feel like with Ontharr Frume, we should have Batman around here somewhere too.
Yes, yes. So basically, they're just chatting, saying, "All right, well, how do we want to present this, and what did you learn?" And you can tell they're kind of comparing notes as far as information. And what they say is they let you come in. They have a couple of guards from Order of Gauntlet that they show up on in the same time, and you can see a couple of the flaming fists with show up with Alder Ravengard, and they're all crowding into the room at about 6:30 or sunrise time. So
Is Ravengard still the commander of the Flaming Fist?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, and he's yes. So Ontharr Frume calls the room to order and basically says he's a strange-looking paladin, leader of the Order of the Gauntlet. He pounds his fist against the table, calling the room to order. He begins to speak in a blow to the Cult of the Dragon by attacking their forces while they scheme in our local woods. I say we put aside our squabbles and act. What say you?
Is he talking
talking
to everyone or just those leader dudes?
He's
Gideon and
he's actually talking to you five, basically saying you are the ones that have been selected to help with this cause. We have other things going on that some of our others are dealing with, and we need your help.
Pritchett will do a meek little, aye aye.
Sounds easy enough.
I do not know much about the Cult of the Dragon, but the Dead Three, if they are involved as well, then perhaps it is very clear that they need to be stopped. But I am always willing to help in such matters.
That is very appreciative, and you also see as the meeting, it kind of breaks up, and people are in discussion, discussing plans a little bit. Alder does come over to you Nima and just basically says, this will really help as far as building relations between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, and so that's why I thought maybe you'd be willing to help. So that's why I asked you to be here. So
Of course, sir. Whatever you need.
and then
Do
pretty much same thing to Rise, saying, hey, you're talk to your dad, and he basically said he'd be happy to offer you up as a helper. So,
I rolled my eyes instantly the second that he's mentioned.
yep. Yeah,
So-
it wasn't lost on Alder Ravengard. So.
Yeah. What do the dead three look like? You said that
They're
if we
dead.
find them, whatever. How are we gonna identify these evil things, creatures?
He can.
And have you?
Go ahead.
They have numbers on their back.
Yes.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Number 1. Number 7.
What if we find number 7, 13, and
They're fine. You can let them go. It's just one.
Yep.
thing that we want.
Yeah, we only care about the first 3.
Okay.
Okay, so
That is,
Nima, would you be willing to
one
make
thing,
a
two
history
things,
check and kind of share what you know depending on your role? Go ahead and throw that in the tower history.
Okay. Skills. Oh, wonderful. History. Yes, history. That's going to go really well.
Is it minus or 0?
It's 0. It's 0.
Okay.
There's the tower. Boom.
Okay. So you know what everybody in Baldur's Gate knows. Okay. So, and you being a cult guy, though, because you're doing that research, you can share the few things you know as far as, what the general appearance is, the 3 gods, they're demigods, I guess they're gods. You can share what you know on that.
So, yep. So, yeah, I will. Off the top of my head, I can't.
So you
But yeah,
share
I
that
share with
information.
people. So,
Yep.
and just for player purposes, the dead 3, the 3 evil gods. That's Baal and Cyric and who's the third one? Nil. Anyway,
Merkelbane.
Merkel. There we
Yeah.
go, Merkel. I never remember that one. But yes, they're basically the 3 main. Not that there aren't other evil gods, but they are considered the 3. They're the 3 that cause the most havoc in Baldur's Gate.
and we have to arrest the 3 gods.
No, the cult followers.
Oh, okay. We got this.
No,
I was thinking, wait, what?
no.
It's okay. We'll probably be level 2 before we have to actually arrest them. It'll be okay.
I don't think level 2 would be reached at that point. So.
The Pesh is strong with this group.
All right.
I'm assuming they give us drawings or whatever of what they should look like at least.
Yes. Yeah. They at
Okay.
least give you an idea of generally how they look. In particular, Alder Ravengard can give you a lot of detail because he's been dealing. His group Flaming Fists have been dealing with them for a little while now, as well as from Nima. Nima has pretty good knowledge of that too. So.
Perfect.
Yep. And then Gideon Lightward steps forward and he says, Rhea Mantelmorn here is part of the Hell Riders, and she is more than happy to help and help your group, lead your group a little bit, or at least be of assistance to your group. And so she curtly nods her head. And I think, have you guys, can you see her picture?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. And so to that end, all right. Okay. So we're now going to be heading out. You guys are given riding horses. Rhea has a war horse, having been successful in becoming a Hell Rider, and she is a teenager, and for what it's worth. And she basically says, let's meet at the gate in 30 minutes, and I'll have the horses there for you.
I am impressed by the fact that she's able to hold all that armor up so beautifully. Because I know that I would crumble underneath all that.
She's a tough lady. So, okay. So that's Alder Ravengard, Ontharr, pair of black antlers. Okay.
Sword is as thick as her legs.
It is. It is. It's like,
Does that mean she has skinny legs or a thick sword?
yes. All right. Is your if you can go to your party sheet and take a look at the formation, if you go under order on the party sheet, click on the tab order. Are you guys with me so far or no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm with
We
Okay.
we remember that stuff from all those years
Okay.
ago.
Okay. I just want to make sure. So that right now this is though you're moving forward or up in the screen. So you guys should select your position. I just need to take a 1 minute break. I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem.
I have no preference on where I am.
I do. I would like to be towards the back, but not the last person.
Okay.
Oh, well, we already know the Warforged is going to be the noisiest. And then probably me.
Steve, you up front?
Where's the party seat at?
So yeah, he needs to be Warforged needs to be in front to just call everybody to us.
Yeah, how
So,
come I
I'll be
can't?
in the-
Oh, it's
I'll
in
be
the
in the
party
middle.
sheet. There we go. Party
In
sheet.
the middle.
I mean, if that's
There we
okay
go.
with me.
I'm not the last, but I'm too pretty to be the first.
You okay with switching, Riaz?
Yeah, I can go over wherever.
Cool.
Where am I going?
Up to the last.
Up to the front, you mean?
Is the top the front?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, top's the
Top
front.
and
Well, then,
Yeah.
I need
Forward
to
and
go
up.
to the back. I don't want to be in the front.
Okay.
Steve's got to move his up to the front.
Who?
I can't
Work.
move anyone but myself.
Correct. Same here.
So who's
I don't
first?
see must-
If you open the party sheet, and then the second tab
Yeah.
on the right hand
Over on the right,
side
yeah.
says order.
Well, the other thing is, are we the kind of people that are stormtroopers that are going to walk in single file to hide our numbers, or do we really care?
I don't
hold
care
on.
about
We
that.
start moving our arms out around. We scare people because they think it's one person with 7 arms.
Yep.
Tubbs, have you found the party sheet?
I have party sheet up,
Okay.
and
Should be
Right-hand
under the
side of
tab
it,
called
is it
order.
tab?
I see
Order.
no order. There is no order
Right-hand
tab.
side, very far right-hand side of that window. The party sheet.
Oh,
window.
okay. I see it now. There we go.
So
So-
who is the leader? And if you want, we'll have Rhea be in the lead. So we'll just say she's leading you guys for now, or she's out front.
Pritchett will stay out to the side, not
Yeah.
directly in the back.
I mean, not that my back isn't open anyway because I'm that much taller than the halfling, but
Go side to side, then walk next to me. Well, we
Yeah,
can do that.
I'll be honest. I feel like we're in a really weird formation, and I feel like being side to side is more likely what we would do
Okay.
than go
That's
single
fine.
file.
And then we
Single
can
file is-
talk to the pretty boy and put him as an Oreo.
Yeah, we can put the pretty boy in the middle, and then we could literally kind of like we can't split in the difference, can you? In this?
No,
So,
we can't like
everybody
put
bottom
it,
row,
hold an
down
alt
one,
and
and then over one. So we're in a 2 with a missing row in between each.
she's saying
Yeah,
I
like,
can be in the middle. Since I can't
Yep,
put
since-
so
myself in a-
Nima, move over one to your left. Is this what you're saying? Like this, and now move down
yeah,
saying-
I
spread out.
in the middle.
like that, where now you're in the middle and we put the 2 at the front next to each other, same in the same spread wide like that,
or
like a big
like
X. Yeah,
that's good. That works.
and the Warforged stays between the front
Well,
first 2.
No, the other lady's next to the Warforged.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
up walking with Rhea.
Yeah, that'll work.
That works.
Is it walking or
works.
clanking?
You're clanking
We turned that into a bigger
unless
thing
you
than-
greased your legs.
Actually,
Depends on what type you are. Are you a smooth mechanical machine,
That-
or
that-
are you a loud clanky machine?
I can answer that. He is a smooth, non-clanking machine.
So he
Ooh.
greases.
Mm-hmm.
He self-lubricates, but we don't
Oh,
want to know.
that we don't need to know.
Oh
No,
boy,
no.
here we go.
Do
Here
not
we
Try and
go.
be
go
nice
there.
today.
That went south fast. Literally.
Leave up to Navy.
Gotta expect the joke for mechanical man. Come on.
The Tin Man, he wants an oil can.
He's not getting my heart. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
So we have an order.
Yes. So
That took a while.
you yes, it did. It was kind of
But
interesting.
it's okay because
to watch.
it's first episode, first day officially using Fantasy Grounds after many years.
Well, that was going to be the
Okay.
other one. I'll apologize in advance. If it gets bad enough, I may have to say we're stopping for tonight, depending. But we're going to continue forward until I get stymied. So, all right. So we will continue. Stymied, yes. You up ahead, you actually see in a large clearing area. You're actually going through some fields and other stuff, but you also see an area ahead, a copse of trees. And in the middle of that copse, you see a number of people, and you
In the
actually inside the copse. It's in the opening in the woods, and the path goes by, and you actually see a young couple. Actually,
David!
They actually see you, and you can see there's a ceremony. There are a lot of lilacs, yellow and white lilacs, and I'm going to look at your passives here. Where is it? Here it is. Your passives. All right. Man, you guys suck. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, if Pritchett isn't specialized in perception, then we'd be probably really bad.
Yep. So actually, Rise
He is
yellow and white flowers, and you see the young couple there. You see the two gnomes actually waiting on the officiating, and you saw the couples turn to you, and they approach the party, and they say, "Hello, good people. May the companion bless you. How are you today?"
First of all, I need to know: are there actually a ceremony going on here where they're getting married?
Yes. Yeah.
or
in
is
fact,
it all
and-
a ruse?
Well, hang on.
Well-
You do know that this is how they get married in Elturgard, okay?
If they
And
ask
they're
that
about-
question, I just put my finger in my mouth and go, shh.
And-
Respectful.
and they're eager, and they want to get married, and so they ignore your shush.
They
Well,
shush
no,
your shush.
No. Did you say they asked us a question?
Yes, and they asked you a
Yeah.
question and said,
It's like-
"How are you?
it's like-
How are you today?" And you went, "Shh."
Yeah, because they're getting married. Why would I be disrespectful to them?
Said, "Well, we're here to ask you. We're here to ask you to be witness to our wedding. It is tradition in Elturgard for strangers to be asked to be witness when people get married. And you do know, I would say, let's see. Yeah,
Good thing
for
Pritchett's
sure,
on a horse.
for sure Rise would know this. Yeah, and Tubbs, you will have researched and know that's part of the tradition of Elturgard. So
I would
it's
know.
not unusual at all. Not unusual at all.
I would be like, I would give the sign like, hey, we got to stop, and I would get off the horse to do the respectful thing,
Awesome.
to bear witness.
We'll be quite honored, of course. This is a joyous occasion. How can we help?
Brilliant. So they welcome you in, and they do have a couple of people get the horses. You do see Rhea kind of roll her eyes a little bit, but she also gets off the horse and complies with the tradition, right? And so the two are gently holding hands and looking at each other lovingly in the eyes, and to begin to recite their final vow. Before the morning, Lord Lathander and those here today, I commit to you now and always until we return to his endless light. There, and by the way, there is a 3-foot tall black vase in the corners. I already said that. And then there are Elter and flowers, also they're thrown by children as a final part of the ceremony. You do see the children offer each of you a streamer of lilacs. That if it's kind of like enough to be a lei, a Hawaiian lei, enough flowers for that for each of you. They offer it as sort of a token gift for you. And then the newly married couple comes to you and basically says, "Thank you so very much for witnessing our ceremony. We really appreciate it."
Graciously bows.
Nod.
Okay. So with that, Rhea goes to the horses, or her war horse, and basically looks at all of you to kind of say, "All right, let's get going. We got a job here to do."
Does the vase look anything similar to the ones that we've already identified as being issues?
Yes.
I mentioned that to people, pointed out. And I will go. I will go. Or actually, does anyone here would anyone
And,
here like to go up
Obviously,
and
we can't. He
What?
doesn't.
I was going to say, was it me that lost? Or...
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't we get information from Ontharr Frume or whatever about the vases?
Given information or asked about information?
Well, we haven't had a chance to ask, actually.
Right. I was asked
Ontharr had
if I know anything.
Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
Ontharr had shared information as well, more widespread information.
I know they were investigating them. That's right.
Yeah, they were investigating. Yep, and they weren't
Right.
sure the source, and it definitely has been useful as far as spreading the
flowers.
The flowers. That's been very helpful.
Okay.
And so, but there are 4 of them here, which you've never seen
Four together.
in one place before.
Wow.
That's unusual.
Okay. Yeah, before we leave, I would like to at least go and just take a close look at them, see if they're all exactly identical, if there's anything different about them.
See if the flowers are real. See if you pull them out, do more appear, things like that. Do they glow? Is there a rubiness to them?
There is no rubiness to them. They do not glow. They all look similar, but you go to so there's 4 of them. We'll just call them 1, 2, 3, 4. And so just let me know which one you may want to go to first. How are you splitting it up?
I mean, I show interest because I was asked.
Yep.
So they're not all together. They're spread out like on different corners and stuff.
They're 4 corners. Yep.
All right. Nemo will go look at the third one.
Okay.
And after the first one, Pritchett's going to walk over to the second one, and then the third one. He's doing what he was asked to investigate.
So the first one, you find nothing other than you see on the inner rim, the inside of the vase, on number 1, you notice that something looks like it's written there, but you can't make it out, and it's not in any language that you're aware of. And I'll just say that you think it might be more glyph and other things there that don't make sense to you.
Take a piece of parchment down and pencil it.
Okay. I would, if you're doing that, go ahead. That's perfect.
I don't have any parchment on me.
Okay, I gotta check if I do, but take a rubbing of it.
And you do see a symbol, and then a dash, and then another symbol, but you don't know what the symbol means.
What looks different about these vases than the vase that I had that arrived at my place that did not produce any flowers?
They are exactly the same as far as the outside appearance.
Okay. And the inside's different, of course, because there's flowers in some.
Correct.
I do not have any paper. I'm trying to figure out. Anybody else have any parchment that I could use to take a rubbing of this glyph and this writing, this scribbling?
Random parchment.
Nope.
If not, I'll take a broad leaf. Take a broad leaf.
Yeah, Tubbs might, especially if he
I
started.
should have. I'm trying to find it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
we hear you.
I give you your parchment.
He had
that was
some,
yes.
I have a whole book of parchments.
Oh,
it's called his spell book.
Oh, besides that, but I won't tear it out of my spell book. But I have other
No.
parchments.
Okay, if he has parchment,
work
I
in a
will take
library.
it, and I will take a light rubbing of it,
Okay. So
and
you
I'll
did
write
what-
on there specifically. This is the what, northeast one?
Sure, northeast.
Northeast.
Number
took
2 will be
rubbing.
northwest.
Hold on, I'm putting it in notes. Okay, number 2 is number 2 is northwest.
Yep.
Do I find anything? I don't know about you, Nima. Are you doing? Are you just looking? Are you taking rubber?
Nima discovered that in it. Let me look here.
Number 2 for you, Nima, or number 3? I thought you were
number
3.
three.
Number 3. Number 3 for Nima. Let me look at languages here.
Okay, and I'm just looking at number 2 in the northwest.
As I pull the
Nemo.
parchment out, I say no, Ian, and then I give you the parchment.
You see
Thank you.
something written in Infernal.
I give you good berries.
Thanks.
And in
2 of 'em.
Infernal Nima, what
Infernal.
it says is, yes,
2 of them.
It says, "Good luck. This should help."
which
Can
is
you
what
tell
we.
me that it says that?
Yeah, and isn't that the same
like-
thing? Or we found a note that said that at one point.
Yes.
Yeah, I will.
What do
point
you
that
tell me
out.
it says on the note?
And
Yeah,
then,
okay.
and then
good luck.
and then
This
you
should
see
help.
it says, yeah, and you see a
Okay.
number at the bottom, and you understand it. It is 1-20.
I understand that, or he
1-20.
understands. She under-
It's in Infernal, so
Yeah.
I'm relating it to
Oh,
you.
that's fine. Okay, 1-20. Got it. What was the northwest one? Number 2.
Yes, number 2. Same thing as number 1. Basically nothing other than some glyphs you don't understand, and
I'm gonna ask Nima to look at them to see if it's all in infernal.
it is not an infernal. It is, you don't know what it's in,
Known languages.
but you do see it says 4-20.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's the hippie one.
Alright. Was there any numbers on the number 1?
Number 1, yes. When he takes a look at it, it's 3-20.
Okay. And how did I get to taking notes again, guys? And what about number 4?
Number 4 is 8-20.
And nothing else that's right,
Correct.
legible. Okay.
Correct.
Got it. All right. I got the notes on that. Yep. Totally there.
Should be 20 vases, phases, whatever.
Yeah.
So this is number 1, 3, 4, and 8 of 20. Okay. Got it. Yep.
Wow. So, and only and I will go look at the other ones, obviously, to help Pritchett out.
Yeah, in case there's infernal. Yeah.
And
Yes.
so only that first one, 1-20, said, "Good luck. This should help." Right.
Yes.
And the rest, I took rubbings of the word glyphs in case we can find somebody who can identify what it says later.
Yes.
Okay.
And you see the gnomes getting a little bit impatient, saying, "Come on, guys, we got to get this back. We got other things to do in preparation for the companion festival later today, which is at sunset."
Understood.
All that is a bunch of dribble and speaking. You'll be fine if it's a little late.
Yakety yakety yak.
Blah, 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 blah. Hey, he's back.
You know, I'll
There
tell you what. I'll tell you what. If you want to, I can spoil the big speech.
Oh, my.
You could too. You could. They aren't pushing you per se or pulling it out of your hands, but they're crowding you a pretty good amount, saying, "Come on, let's get this going."
Of
Okay.
course.
Do you let them, or what do you do?
We have no reason. I don't think not to.
Okay. Very good. So they gather them up. They put them in a box, and they put it in a cart that's nearby. And you see that they're starting to go back.
And I would
into
ask
Elturgard.
them, where are these vases? I've seen them around the city. Where do they come from, and where are these being taken to?
As well, we're using them to decorate the city. They came into the city over the last 10 to 30 days, and we've been using them to decorate the entire city, and in the El Terrell colors in the El Terrell flower.
And
We believe it's a gift from the companion.
if it is a gift from the companion, why does that one have writing on it in Infernal?
Blah blah.
Does it?
Yes, and I tell them what it says and say, and it seems that there are 20 of them. The way that they are numbered,
Should be or are.
we don't know.
Appears.
Right,
Yeah.
appears to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Creatures like that.
Yep. I said, "Oh, that's interesting. We'll have to take it to our high priest and see what that's about. Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll have to investigate that."
you should definitely do that. If they are being anonymously given to the city at the time of this great celebration, and they come from infernal sources, that would be concerning.
Hey, at least they're not
Agree.
draconic.
Yeah, can't
That's
trust
true.
those
Yeah, they're not
draconians.
truly evil. They're not pure evil.
Just mostly.
Suddenly, out of the sky comes a
Tiamat.
fireball
Great. Really.
right on top of Rise's head.
Oh, good! I'm within range of everybody. Everybody's gonna die.
Go a little bit farther.
All right. So they do take it seriously. You can tell, and they're talking about it as they're going away. And they said, well, instead of just returning these, we'll take it right away to the temple and try to figure this out. So your message was heard, and they are seemingly, if you want to roll an insight, you can. But I'll say you rolled it. You were successful. They're not lying when they say they will investigate.
Excellent. All right, that's good. That's a good start.
And they wish you a good day, and in the name of the companion. So have a good day.
You as well.
Yes.
So you guys get on your horses and resume your trek. Rhea is
Happy couple.
Yes, the happy couple is actually going back into it. It appears they're going to go back into El Terrell, as best you can tell, and packing for their honeymoon. And who knows where that is or what they're doing.
It's a good time for them to get out of town right before the ceremony. The thing.
Okay. So, all right. So you continue along for about another hour, and you hear some dogs barking in the distance. What appears to be multiple dogs.
Multiple dogs. I did a lot of plus signs with it.
Yeah, Tubbs is speaking in code. That's
Yeah, I
actually
saw
ones and zeros.
Yeah, Tubbs, are you okay, or do you need to say something?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
not sure why that popped in there. I've been trying to figure that one out.
Okay.
Finally hit enter.
Were those gnomes? Did we know any of their names? And was one of them David?
David, no.
David the gnome. Yes.
No. Nope.
Okay. My next question was, does he ride a wolf?
No.
Okay,
So so these sound like dogs. Do we hear any voices that go with the barking?
You see Rhea kind of stand up in her horse, and she says, "Oh, I think there's something going on. Didn't you hear that?"
The dog
And-
barking, yes.
And
Hang on, let me look at where's your order here again. Tubbs is up
Tubbs
front.
right up front.
Yep. All right. Rise, you think you hear a young girl's voice.
Does she sound in distress, or does it just like young girl's voice? If it's just young girl's voice, it really doesn't mean anything.
Hang on, please.
Oh, see, she's fine. She's obviously not in trouble.
All right. So how do I do this?
I'll tell you what. What you're doing, trying to figure that out, we'll ask Rhea. Do we have time to stop and take a look at this?
Yes. In fact, she says, "Hey, I think somebody might need some help," and so
Okay.
she gallops forward. To your point, I got to figure out how to place you on the map here. So
We attack
Totally
the
follow.
we attack the lady or the girls, whoever the girl is. We attack her because she's obviously the bad person attacking the animals.
She's controlling the dogs. Yeah, she's attacking the dogs.
Yeah, she's attacking the dogs. And we're worried that a minotaur is going to come around the corner asking us for IDs if we don't side with the dogs.
I would worry. Puppies! Sorry.
all right. Hopefully this works.
I have faith in you.
All right. Can you see a map?
It works.
We see a map.
Hey,
Yeah, I can see a map that's not. Yeah, we're there.
I
that's a
like it.
start. That's a start. That's
Yes, it is.
Now let's see if we can do this. Okay. Do you see a little girl
In a tree.
in a tree?
Yes,
You do?
Yes,
we do now.
Okay,
Yep.
very good.
in a really large map.
How do
Yes.
I?
Yeah, it took a
And
while
do you
to.
see?
To load in. Yeah.
Oh. Yes, we see. Oh,
Unbelievable.
okay.
And that's 20 feet, and that's 25 feet.
That's because I'm trying to
No.
move the map around. It won't let me do it.
I
Is that
use
a
the
direwolf I see?
ADSW.
It's because you gotta do the arrow keys, huh? Oops.
Yeah, well, no, I did ADSW.
There you go.
I have a cat, and I'm not afraid to
Okay.
use it.
So, all right.
Uh-oh.
You
Mika.
see 4 white wolves. You see a young girl in the tree, and you see off, say, Rhea, Tubbs, Rise, and Murphy see a little black wolf, or not a little one, but about half the size of the white wolves, off a little ways off, sitting there, seemingly panting, not doing anything, whereas the 4 white wolves are actively trying to get up the tree.
What was that map called again?
Map
dash
saving grace.
And you should be able to click on it on images, just so
I
everybody
got it.
knows.
Yep, I got
Okay.
it. I just did a search for it. Boom. I got it back. All right.
Mention that her name is Grace.
Okay, so first question: can you all see your characters on the map?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
And move them, yes.
Yeah, please don't move them. And if you move
No,
them
no,
a
just
lot,
seeing if we have access to them. And the answer is yes.
if you okay. The other one is I cannot, per the way Fantasy Grounds is, they have half movement. You
Aw.
must end in a full square.
Okay.
Start in a full square, end in a full square, and if you do
But what
not
if I
do that,
take a half a step.
Yeah.
you're still in a square or the other.
If
Okay.
you
Hey, don't be stunned halfway through your step,
Yeah.
guys, because
That's not
it
allowed.
might throw you into lava later.
Yes.
or you take an immediate 50 points of damage.
Boom.
Sounds like it.
And down the road, 100, because 50 won't be enough.
Right.
So,
Or it'll be 20 points per level.
yeah. Okay.
Pre-fight spells?
All right. So what we're gonna do, everybody, roll initiative.
Apparently not. All right.
Roll initiative.
Initiative.
yes,
Oh, first
if you
one
got-
of the game.
Drop it in the box or roll it?
Roll it in. That's a public roll into the chat box. Just make sure you're clicking your initiative on your main page.
Just click and drag it and toss it in.
Woohoo!
I like how it does it automatically. Nice.
That wasn't in the box.
Yeah, close enough.
As long as I registered it.
Combat
Rhea.
tracker. Got it.
Rhea.
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 All right.
Just a roll.
There it is.
I'm just
Okay.
surprised I remembered how to do it.
Yeah, just drop it in the chat box. Just take your
Or you just
initiative
double
and
click it and it'll go in the chat.
or
box.
double click it.
Yeah. Make sure you drop it in the chat box. Otherwise, it will not count. So you're on your horses, and the wolves see you. Let's see what they do here.
Ooh. Can our wolves attack or our horses attack?
They are just riding horses. Rhea's can, yours can't.
Okay.
They're not trained to, and they're not built for it.
Probably a good thing.
All right. You see the first wolf that's up chooses to ignore you for now. All right. Nima
Okay.
is up.
Nima will cast a spell,
Back in 1 second.
and she is going to cast Bless on herself, Pritchett, and Reyes.
Okay. So you can do that by targeting all allies, or you
Yeah.
can target them directly and control. Hold down the control and click them one at a time, and just make sure it shows up as a target.
Right, so let me target the three of them. Ability actions. Actions, Bless. There we go. All right. I gave everybody that.
You had Nima, Rise, and Pritchett
Yep.
targeted. Did you want one more?
That's all I get is 3. First level spell.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And they have the effect, so we're good.
And then no, get off of there. I don't want you anymore. Well, they're quite a ways away, but I'll just kind of set have my horse go back a little bit.
Yep.
Actually, let me get rid of this. Maybe I may not do that. There we go. Now I'm off. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, that's a ways away, but I'm only going to do that anyway. So, all right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just going to kind of back up a little bit, and that's my turn.
Okay, very good.
Uh,
And if you can click next actor, I believe it is. Yep.
Yep,
I mean, I can do it, but
No, I can do it. I'm just real quick double. Whoops, where did it go? There it is. Combat tracker. The map went huge on me. Let me just real quickly. Bonus action. Oh yes, I'm sorry. Bonus action. I bonus action Blade Ward, and I'm done. Here we
Okay.
go.
what does Blade Ward do? Just for
I
my
have
edification.
resistance against all regular physical damage, piercing, bludgeoning, slashing.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
And then is that something you have to apply to yourself, like target yourself? And
yeah, I'll take care of it in just a sec here.
Okay, very
I'm
good.
trying to. I think it's hiding. No. Oh, here is it. Here, next actor. There we go. Got it.
Okay, Tubbs is now up. It is Tubbs's turn. You are on a pony, and you aren't necessarily very good at controlling a pony. You haven't worked with a lot of horses in your past, I don't think, unless I don't remember your background, but I don't think you were into
No, I have
equestrian
not.
stuff.
Was it a riding horse or a pony? I'm picturing a war horse, a warforged pony. It doesn't work out so well.
He's out
It's a
tilting at
big
windmills.
pony.
So, yeah, he's on a donkey. So.
He accidentally got on the
Hey.
halfling mini horse.
All right, Tubbs, what are you going to do?
I'm trying to figure out how far is my pistol's range. Because it looks like I perceive these dogs are a threat to the girl, right?
Yes. In fact, you
Uh,
do hear her yelling at the white dogs, just saying, "Go away, leave me alone."
Okay.
And then she is looking at you guys and she's waving to you, and that's yes. So the answer is yes. It appears she needs help.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what distance my pistol has.
If you go to
Oops.
here, go to uh,
Okay, there we go. It's a 1d10 range of 30 and 90.
Yep.
So if I get
So
within 30 feet, it is. Question is, does the horse. Do I have to take an action to get off the horse?
yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, we'll say it just
Part
for
your
now.
movement.
It's half your movement.
Okay. Well, the horse is.
Although you would think that'd be a quarter movement because falling is easy.
So I'm just going to move up to where I'm within 30 foot of the first dog. 10, 15, 20, 25. I need to go one more. That should put me within 30 foot, correct? And then I'm what's that?
Yeah, you can do your distance checker, which is yeah. So yeah, there you go, 30 feet.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to shoot it.
Okay.
And
Make
Let's
sure you
see.
have it targeted first. And that's number 16.
okay. So and effects. So I've clicked on it, but
Where is 1 through 11? Number 18.
there we go.
All right. Sorry about all that. Perfect timing.
So I've clicked on number 16. Effects drops down, but trying to remember what
You
else I do.
yeah, you have to you can try control clicking on the combat tracker number 16,
Okay, so
you
or
gotta
control.
or you
The
can control
token
click.
or the in the
Yes.
tracker and then cast whatever you're casting.
Yeah, the other option, just for what it's worth, if you want to take your to hit die and place it on top of the token number 16, it'll roll a to hit on number 16 only.
Okay,
That's
let me
another
try
option.
it like that. All right, so go on my and looking for my to hit.
And I just looked it up,
And
and half movement to dismount is rules as written.
Half. Okay,
Yep.
good.
okay, so I'm looking for the to hit
Is it
one.
like
Weren't
the
we
fall or is
just
it
told
less?
to not do half movement?
So actually, you're 15 feet back, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to
A
move.
total of 30, so you got to take 15 off of that, Steve, because you had to take 15 feet to get off your horse.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
you were
so-
riding your horse up.
Yeah. So you're 3 squares back, only because it took half
Okay.
your movement to dismount. So you are
I was
not.
gonna
Yeah.
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
ride up with my horse.
Oh, you're riding on your horse. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, very good. Let me double check here.
And we'll see how that goes.
Riding horse.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, riding
Yeah.
horse
Well, then-
actually has 60 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say, we've been riding for a while, so you should be used to just being able to trot forward a little bit.
So, do you
Now
want
I'm
to go
tr-
60 or do you want to just stay with your 30?
I need to be within 30 feet of it. I'm 30 feet there.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna shoot it and then move back 10 to 15 feet.
Very good. Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out how to shoot it now.
Okay. For me, the easiest way is to go to the combat tracker, make sure that's open,
Yep.
and then go
I'm there.
to Wolf White 16, hold the control
There.
button down, and left click.
Okay.
There it is. Wolf 16.
And I did that.
And then you go to your pistol and you click on the die with the +4. And
Yep,
that
you
should
gotta go to your
roll.
action tab
so-
on your character sheet, and then roll whatever you're attacking with.
Okay, so I got main, I got skills, abilities.
It's under
Where's the
actions.
action?
Last tab on the bottom.
Okay. There we go. And then ranged and hit the die.
Hit the die. Yep.
There we go.
And so you were in a little bit of a hurry riding the horse that you're not quite used to. You struggled to find target, but you're pretty sure maybe next time you have a good chance to do it. So go ahead and
Okay.
click the next actor or move yourself backwards. Actually, you can go exactly where you were if you wanted. So
I'll move right there. And then I click. So to do that, next
should be
actor.
thing. If you hover over it, it should say next actor. And it should be on the left lower side of the combat tracker.
Okay, speed right, left. There we go.
All
Got
right.
it.
All right. I'm going to be casting Bless. So let me go to my guy.
Just so you know,
We already have blessed. Cat.
Nima's
Oh,
up,
you already blessed? Okay. Then never.
but three of us, you
Everybody
could
that
do the
has
other
Nima-
three.
Yeah,
That is true.
Nima's- You
Okay,
and
then I will just do that because that's what I do.
Nima, you and Rez have it. So
Okay, then I will cast it to Tubbs, Murphy, and who's the other one? And Rhea.
You gotta roll that. You gotta roll that R a little bit though.
I'll try. Okay, so
Mir-
abilities. So I'm going to cast.
Make-
this is under
make-
action.
Make sure you target first before you.
Okay. So I use targeting is just control.
Control.
Control?
Click on the characters you want in the combat tracker or on the map.
Yep.
Then roll it
Murphy
and it should apply it.
and Rhea. Those are the three, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So in the combat tracker now you can see your targets are, and as long as that is what you want it, then you should be good.
Yeah, it's like any other program. It's really stupid.
And
you
then
don't
I
target it, it
cast-
doesn't hit it.
And then I go to my spells and I click this button.
The DM Bearman should be a salesman.
All right, everybody's got it now. Go team. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, so that bless should be gone. I use the power. Bless. There you go. All right.
Tubbs doesn't have it.
Why didn't Tubbs get it? I didn't cast. I thought you said.
You
have-
did Nima, Murphy, and Rhea.
Nima, Murphy,
You
Rhea.
didn't do Tubbs.
Oh,
There's
Tubbs is a robot.
Nima had it.
Oh, Nima did have it. Okay, then
Yeah.
Mhm.
me.
Yeah, go ahead and click.
I
Tubbs.
am. I'm going to add Tubbs. I'm going to just do this. Boop. There you go, Tubbs.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Now everybody should except for the little girl, and that is my turn. So I'm gonna
Make
and
sure
I'm going to
you clear your
move.
targets before next time too.
I gotta clear my flipping targets.
There is on the map. There should be a button that says clear targets. I've personally gotten into the habit of clearing. Just
Where is
because
it? Where's it in the map?
Up right. Third
Yeah,
button
and it
over
should
from
be.
the big long line of things.
I found it very helpful just
the
to
target
do it.
with the line through it.
Personally,
There you go.
I
Okay.
on target every time because I've screwed up
That's
big
fine.
time.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move, and I can move on my horse. How far?
60.
You can
Cool.
move a banana peel.
There you go. And I am done. I'm moving to the next person, next actor. Grace Lynn. Go for it, little girl.
Alrighty. So, you say, "I'll be making fur coats out of you yet," yells a fiery young girl sitting atop a tree branch 12 feet off the ground. The young girl is wearing a colorful rainbow scarf that bristles in the wind as she throws rocks at 4 white wolves, hungrily growling at her from the base of the tree. Nearby, a runty black wolf circles the tree at a distance, sometimes sits down, sometimes pants, sometimes rolls over and shows its belly.
Oh,
And so she actually targets, we'll say she targets.
We know who the mastermind wolf is.
She targets number.
What is the white thing in the tree to her left?
I don't know. That's a
I-
remnant, and I'm.
Yeah, I
I
created
don't
it,
know.
and I don't know how to get rid of it.
Well, somebody did something there.
Someone dragged it. It's a distance thing.
Oh, okay.
All you got to do is right click on it, go back to your pointers, and then delete pointer.
Okay, she misses.
There we go.
Murphy.
Oh, okay. I need to turn off the auto center thing. Stupid map move. Where is that setting again?
It's at the very top of the options. Per user, the first set. Auto center map on turn.
Yeah,
The last one in the.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Just didn't realize I had it on.
Aww.
She's a cutie.
She's gonna be grow up to be Doctor Who.
That, or she's definitely the bad guy.
Definitely the bad guy because
No,
why is
that
she
was-
carrying a book of advanced chemistry and
Advanced astrophysics or whatever the heck
Exactly.
it was. Yeah.
uh-huh.
And she actually looks over at all of you and says, "Excuse me, I think I could use some of your help." And you do notice she says it kind of matter of factly, and it's pretty clear she's talking a little bit above her 10-year-old,
Really?
8-year-old station. Yeah.
I can give you a dagger so you can cut him up.
Okay, so that wolf is pulled 10 feet towards me
Okay.
and takes this damage. Because it looks like it failed according to what it said.
Nice.
Yep. Failure. Yep. And that's number 16.
Yep.
And where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay. So 1.
I love that
2.
you have lightning lure. That's going to be so nice later on.
Does that look correct? 10 feet.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Does the horse... because I pulled the wolf towards me?
Let's roll your animal handling. Let's see. Animal handling. Go ahead and roll it. We'll say with advantage because these are relatively tame.
How do I roll with it?
Lower left-hand corner, there should be a little thing there that has modifier.
Click the button,
And just
got it.
yep, click the advanced. Or
Plus 0. You want it in the tower?
No, this one no.
9.
Okay.
Do I stay
So-
on my horse?
The horse bucks, and I'll let you do a athletics or an acrobatics check, and to see if you stay on the horse. You have been thrown from the horse, and you are now prone.
I'm assuming I fall 5 feet off since there's no half squares.
Correct.
Okay, I'm prone. You can
Horse
mark me.
action.
How do I
yeah,
go
hor-
prone?
hor-
I forgot.
Let's do this here. Effect.
It's
See if
really
I can add it
too
in.
bad Bless doesn't help with skill checks.
Effect. Where are the effects? Oh, do you just do prone? Is that all you got to type in?
I think that's it. We'll see.
Yeah.
I dodge. Oh, just kidding. I don't have any.
Wait a minute. Wrong character.
done.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Okay.
next character button, so I don't know. Oh, next actor
Oh.
way on the left there.
Wolf 16 attacks Murphy, who is prone. So.
Hey, he's in a half square. He automatically dies.
That's true. Fiery death.
Oh! 20 damage.
I tried, guy.
Wait, he's
Right,
Wolf
guys.
16. It should be 16 times 20.
Kind of odd that each of those wolves has a number like the vase. Connection?
10 points of damage. But you're already prone, so you don't have to go prone again.
Murphy is dead.
What?
What?
Yep.
Oof.
Murphy died.
No, Murphy can't be dead. You added 5 hit points to your regular score.
I don't know.
No, you can't be dead. You got 16
Totally.
hit points.
It's almost dead.
Okay. Yeah, you got 6 left. All right, next one. White Wolf 12 is up.
How come it didn't put the wounds on me automatically? That's weird. I typed it in because it didn't apply it.
Well, Dummy didn't target you.
Oh,
Dummy
so he didn't
meaning-
actually attack me because that's what you said
Correct.
to us. If we didn't
Correct.
attack,
That's actually not what I said.
he bit the air.
Oh,
Murphy.
Murphy.
Mm-hmm. Well, is there any other close target? Nope.
Not me. That's all I know.
8. Didn't target again. Dummy.
Just so you know, they do have a horse to attack too, because there is a mighty morsel there.
That's true.
Just saying.
That's more
Okay.
at their level.
So it attacks the horse. But it still rolled poorly. Wow, is that enough to kill a horse or hit a horse?
No.
I don't think it is.
Doesn't it? Riding horse have like 20,
10.
something hit points?
10, but it's armor class 10, so it hit. Damage. Well, 4 damage. So the horse whinnies and actually gets really scared, and it's going to turn to run away. In the
Oh, yeah.
meantime,
Ryder just got eaten twice.
once. Rise's turn.
You gotta turn off that damn mapping thing too. Oh, wow.
You guys blessed me, but I used lightning lure, which is a DC.
Was-
and the West didn't do shit.
Was that right here or right here? I didn't
You
mean
were
to use the arrow key.
back one.
Okay.
Yep.
I will use the horse to go 10, 20, 30, 35. I jump off the horse. I don't jump off the horse. I climb off the horse, and I'm assuming we can't attack from the horse in normal circumstances unless we're trained to attack from a horse.
Correct. Especially
Okay.
if this. Yeah. Yes. Correct. Yes.
I just want to make sure because I don't want to turn around and I'm just going to attack from the horse.
I saw nothing in your backstory that mentioned anything about horses. So
Yeah.
no, we're gonna go with no.
Yeah.
I'm a good trained rider, but I don't know how to attack, which is thus the reason I fell off.
Are you all right? As I oh wait, we can't do it from the character sheet. We got to do it from this character sheet. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got habits in my head going. Oh wait, no, wrong one.
Who else is using the other character sheet?
Yeah,
Just asking.
yeah.
I hope you're not.
No, it keeps all my notes. That's where all my notes are.
So we got to do this in the little tree thing, right? Little horse thing or whatever thing it's called. I don't get to see it myself. What the heck?
No, that's
So
what sucks about the tower. That's why I don't like it either.
Yeah, I want to at least see my roll.
Your attack you don't have to put in the tower.
Oh, whoa. Okay,
No,
so I have
no,
to
it's-
roll again.
Yep.
And I'm gonna. Okay. That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And yes,
As I
So how do
whip
you-
it.
you whip it. You whip it good.
You whip
Yeah.
it good.
Yeah. Okay. That. I'm sure we're never going to hear that again. Over.
Nope. Never, not, never again this campaign.
And then
You got the soundbite ready, Barry? Come on.
and then I'm going to go ahead and off my offhand, I'm going to go ahead and throw a dagger at this wolf.
Now, how does the offhand work on two-handed fighting? You don't have two-handed yet.
I don't know if I you just don't get the damage basically on the you don't get the bonus to your
bonus.
damage.
Okay.
We don't
Yeah.
get the strength on it, yeah.
So gotta figure out.
Yep.
16 to hit hits. And how do I take -4 on this?
Go lay down.
Go. You see where it says modifier? You
I
should
think
be
I
able
do
to.
it like this. I think it's like this. Yes, I did that perfectly.
Good job.
And you see, you see the wolf is bleeding a little bit. It's spilling a little bit of its lower part of its guts out, and you managed to hit it pretty good.
Yep. And how do I clear my thing now?
Over on the map, as he said, it's a target. Or it's basically a target with a slash through it, and that's clear targets if that's what you're
Okay.
trying to do.
I just want to do that to make sure I don't have an issue. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to say it then. I move right there, hoping to, if he's going to follow, at least he'll start walking away from me or if he.
Yep.
And
And you are still on the horse.
no, I had to jump off the horse, remember, because or else we decided combat wasn't going to be a big thing. Because, unless you want us to, because I'm cool with fighting on a horse, because that just makes things super easy, but it doesn't really.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then next actor.
All
It
right.
looks like it's a wolf 17.
Wolf number 17.
Is that the one she hit with the stone?
That was the one she was attempting. Yes. Okay. One. Okay. It is actually attacking you, so
Yep.
it will target you. Okay. And it misses. You manage to evade. You're pretty dexterous. And it's going to stay there. And Rhea is up. Yeah.
Rhea sees it's a 65-foot range to her target, Grace Lynn.
60 foot.
Yeah, but she has 65 feet to Grace Lynn that she's going to target. Why is she targeting Grace Lynn?
I don't know.
You called it. That's the target.
12. Okay.
That's because
Horse.
she knows the little girl is probably
The evil one.
really evil. I sense evil in
Okay.
that one.
Wise Little Red Riding Hood running through the woods. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at how happy she looks. There's no way any little medieval girl is that happy. There's something wrong there.
Right. What's D&D taught me? Never
Well,
trust the
we-
innocent people.
We didn't really realize is that by saving this girl, we're entering into a contract with a demon.
Well,
Eh,
not yet.
that's all right.
Not yet.
Underwritten contract. Who
Yeah.
shall ever save this girl?
So White Wolf 12 gets hit by the hooves of the warhorse, and you see the White Wolf effectively get stomped into the ground.
Nice. Nice job.
As one of the hooves goes between my legs, I go, "Hey, watch it!"
What would she say? Actually, she would just look at you with a very dry smile, almost looking like she was going to giggle, but she doesn't. So, all right. So Rhea, let's see, she still has. She will stay right there. Black Wolf. You see the Black Wolf just kind of move around, check things out, move here. You see the Black Wolf actually kind of looking up the tree and doing a interested, not growl, but sort of a whining, like longing to be with Grace Lynn, or seemingly not an aggressive stance. Certainly not an attack formation, so to speak. All right, White Wolf 19. White Wolf 19 will go after Rhea's horse.
If she says winter's coming or whatever.
All right, and 15 is a miss. All right. Next actor is Nima.
All right. I guess I thought I had that off. I guess I don't. I guess I need to turn that off too.
What
Oh yeah,
what are you
no,
talking
the
about?
auto center map. It is
Auto
it is
center
on.
map.
I just turned it off again. Okay.
Where is that button, by the way?
It's
Auto
in your
scanner.
settings. When you go to
Ah.
the gear in the corner, and then it's the last option in the first section
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
per user.
Okay, thank you.
I think Rhea's probably got her things going. The White Wolf 17. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna see control. So I don't have to target myself, just the wolf, right? Yeah, just the wolf.
Yeah, don't target yourself.
Yep, did that too many times with the fireball before. Don't target yourself.
Does it show that it's targeted?
Yeah, it showed in your combat tracker.
Yep, targets White Wolf
Targets
17.
White Wolf
Okay,
17.
got it. And then we're going to do a chill touch.
I
So
like chill touch.
Cast chill touch. Yes. Hit.
28. How do you get 3d4 on it?
Yeah, right.
That would be. So I probably have 3 blessings on me.
Oh,
Can
yep.
you-
Every time you got cast and whatever. Yeah.
I assume a 16 would have still hit. You want to take the other 2 blessings off of me?
Yeah, 16 to
DM.
hit probably anyway.
And then
I removed 2 of them.
Thank you.
I mean, at level 1, having 3d4 as a bonus, that's really hell, Tom. That's
well.
really good.
Yeah.
And then
He
it
said he
can't-
liked to make OP characters, so there you go.
I think that's it. Chill touch should only just can't regain hit
Yeah,
points. What is the
There's 2 on Rhea and there's 2 on Murphy too.
chill touch doesn't grant disadvantage on attack? Why is this button here?
It should.
Does it? Chill touch. Oh, it
Click on the
does,
little
huh?
dragon symbol next. Yeah.
Disadvantage on attack. I didn't realize chill touch did that. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
Great
awesome.
spell.
Oh, it's awesome.
Great spell because
All
it's
right.
range too.
Yeah, actually, the range part makes it fantastic.
Oh wait, no, I just did that to myself.
Murphy doesn't have any. Yeah, you shouldn't cast disadvantage on you. It's on the whatever just got chilled has disadvantage.
Oh, did it get rid of? You know what? I bet you. Let me look up here. No, I'm still targeting the white wolf. It did it to me, not to the wolf. Oh, that's if I'm. I'll bet you that's only. See, I don't think. Can you get rid of that? Sorry, DM. So that's what I thought. It does. So that spell doesn't grant disadvantage on attack. That's if you need to give it to yourself because of some other situation, I think.
Can you look up the spell and just put it into the chat?
Yeah,
They have
yeah.
a little thing on. Yeah.
I
So we can all read
it. Chill touch.
I already got it, Tom.
Okay, thank you. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's for undead targets.
Mm.
That's
Yes.
what it is.
And
yeah.
then whatever you did hit cannot regenerate hit points.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
that's the reason
Whether-
I take
whether
it is
undead
for
or
the
not.
hit points. All right. And then I will. If it's not already on me, I'll take a look. But I will blade ward myself again, and I'll do
Okay.
that after I click next actor.
Tubbs is up.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Double click on Okay. It did not work, so I'll try it this way.
One round. Got it.
All right. So
DM, there's still 2 blasts on Murphy and 2 blasts on Reyes.
Okay,
Rhea.
I'll clean them up.
You are all very blessed.
You were triple blessed.
okay, in my combat tracker, I'm trying to double click on
Control
And
click,
it's-
you don't double click.
control. That's it.
There you go.
The target-
You got it.
There we go. Target swipe with 19. Now I'm going to try my firebolt. Since she froze it, I'm gonna heat it back up.
Actually, mine is necrotic
And-
damage, not even cold.
You're 35 feet away. I don't
Okay.
know. Firebolt's 60 feet, I think, though, so I think you're good.
It says 120 foot
Right, it's
range,
120. Yeah.
and I just drag damage and drop it over in the chat box.
Yes, that'll work. Or you can, yes.
Well, you have to roll an attack roll for
You gotta.
firebolt first. So you want to.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say there's the cast button that you want to click when you do it. So
Yeah, and then you want to hit the same. Just move on over and hit the damage.
He already did the
Okay.
no, you
damage.
don't even have to do that. When you do the cast, it does both.
Okay.
So you might have to take the 2 fire point damage off that he did initially.
Yep.
Or no, well, no, that would be applied.
Yeah.
That's the 2 from. Okay, it didn't do the damage on his attack, so his
Right.
attack
Yeah.
does 2 damage.
So remove the 2. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
no.
This
It's good.
He rolled. He just rolled the damage before he rolled his attack.
Got it.
So since it
Okay.
hit, you can
I
leave
did.
it.
Okay. Are you moving?
Nope, I'm staying there. And
don't
I'm
forget to
done.
Clear your targets.
Cleared.
All right. Next actor.
I think Nema still has the target not cleared. Or no.
No, I'm good. I just have lots of effects going.
Yeah, you don't have to clear it. It's more of a. I'm just speaking from personal experience. It can really screw you up. But whatever.
You just got to hit next actor down in the bottom left of the combat tracker, Steve.
Thank you. Pritchett, Strongheart, you are up.
Can't hear you, can't see you. So if you're saying something, we don't.
I'm
know.
getting right there, and I'm going to get off my horse.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going bloop off my horse, and then I'm going to go up to. I'm actually going to go here, and then get off my horse and go there. I'm going to go to Murphy, and I'm going to say hi, Murphy. I'm going to control and talk to Murphy, and I'm going to cast this on Murphy.
Nice.
Oh, your touch is so stimulating.
I try. Take 10.
Is that supposed to be
Uh,
only? Is that only +2? I thought there was 3 more you needed to add. Or am I?
No, that's the gooseberry.
That's okay.
I get +2 to all my healing spells.
You gave him the gooseberry?
I gave him a goose. I can turn that off. Nope, he's not on there anymore. I'm going to plop myself down right there. I'm going to leave myself there, and I have my shield and my mace ready to party.
Nice.
And
And
ba-bam.
Pritchett, are you going to leave your camera off? If you are,
I'm eating.
okay.
I'm just eating.
No problem.
As soon as I'm done stuffing my face, I will. Yeah, I've been
Cool.
slowly eating.
That's fine. No
enjoying.
problem. No, go for it.
Okay.
It
Yep.
I had to turn both you and Tubbs off while you do that, so not a big deal.
You see Gracelyn talking to the black wolf, saying, "Oh, you're such a cutie. Huh? Too bad we're gonna have to kill you, and I'll have to use your pelt."
I told you she was evil.
I told you, Little Red Riding Hood.
Murphy, you are up.
Well, I feel all invigorated from down below on up.
Oh boy.
I will cast.
Magic missile at the darkness.
Well, I'm debating if I want to do Booming Blade or Green Flame Blade. I'll just do Green Flame Blade. So I take my sword out and I go, and it just sparks and green flame come off of it. And I will take a step back by race and swing at Wolf 17. Oops, I just gave Wolf 17 my Green Flame Blade. That shouldn't happen. Right? No, they put it on me. Good, they set it up right. Self-target. Okay. That didn't register. Darn thing.
Miss.
Oh, because I'm still prone. I stand up.
Okay.
Sorry. I can't do my own effects. It's weird because every time I've ever played before, I've been able to take my own effects off and stuff. Forgot about that one.
Effect is gone.
Okay, let me redo that attack. I was wondering why I rolled 2 dice. I was like, what? 13 hit.
We're you're attacking which one? The one in front of you there, 17.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, it cleared my who I was
13.
attacking.
Yeah, so you hit.
Yeah, I forgot it auto clears if you miss on an
Yep.
attack.
Yeah, the other one is just tell me your damn. Okay, 5. Okay. Okay, it's good. It is pretty heavily wounded. This one looks particularly like it's packing a lot of muscle and weight. It's larger than the others.
Wrong. I shouldn't have a quarter. I should have a sword. Okay, that's it. I gotta find a sword and swap that out.
Oh, if you need a short sword, I can give you one.
Rise, your turn.
I circle around the wolf.
Tempting an opportunity attack. Got it?
I do a quick circle around it. It's kind of go, where are you going? And just because I don't know how that works, but I'm going to actually attack number 19
Okay.
across the way first, and I keep going to the wrong character sheet. Sorry. As I crack the whip.
Okay. Hit.
Hitting the whip.
And how do you want to do this?
How do I do that one? Well, it goes right over Pritchett's head as I snap the whip back, and the wolf. I hit it in the face or whatever, and its teeth go flying and pelt the side of Pritchett's armor, so it doesn't really do anything to him. But he gets some teeth splashed against his chest.
How does your character feel about this death?
I don't have any issues at all. It's a wolf. I have no real feelings either way about it. It's just an animal.
Okay, so ambivalent. Okay.
Yep. And
All right.
then I turn around. Yeah, I don't turn around, and then I just take my dagger and I try to do like a backhand slash my offhand.
Okay.
At the one behind me.
Okay.
Which is a whole bonus action. always trying to figure out how you do this. Dude, I can hit the offhand button. I didn't realize I had an offhand button. I don't have to do the adjustments. That's awesome.
I'm backed up.
That definitely
Thank
hit.
And there's a whole 2 points.
I have a question. Are we doing the luck thing?
Well, that would be something that
Or-
we should talk about at this point.
Start at level 5?
We can start it whenever you want.
Okay.
I'm good with
checking.
whatever, but I would like to
Remember we
say
missed, so
yeah,
you get a
and
one.
I'm okay if you want to like review it this session and talk about how we might do it for next session, and then we just start next one. I'm good with that too.
Okay.
Yep.
So because I'm not sure I fully understand
I
it.
wasn't
And if-
sure, and I forgot to ask
Yeah.
ahead of time. So
Yeah, well, no problem, and we can implement it when it's convenient. If this one doesn't work or next one, whatever, I'm good.
Yeah,
As long
otherwise, let's do it like at level 3 or something when we all become an actual something in our class. Then that's when we start getting luck.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
I'm
do
good
that.
with that.
Let's do that. Level 3. Yeah. So
That'll
there will be
help
no.
us get used to the interface before we have to start tracking something else.
My learning curve is pretty. Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. All right, it is white 17, wolf number 17,
All by itself, mind you.
all by itself. Yep. It's a wolf. It ain't smart.
It runs.
Hang on.
He's already smart.
Mm-hmm.
May not be that smart.
It attacks Murphy, not Rise. S- 21 to hit. Murphy. And you do save. You are not prone from the very large white wolf's attack. Rhea's turn.
You're in trouble now.
Yep.
Brought our big sister.
She's not a lightweight. She attacks with her glaive.
Which one? Does she have like 5 of them?
And she hits. And it's dead. Boom. Okay. So there is now a black wolf, and there is Grace, and the white wolves have been terminated. And
Nima attacks a black wolf.
you hang on. Who attacks the black wolf?
Nima. I'm kidding.
Black wolf just sits there and is moving away a little bit. It is actually a little scared of you guys. It clearly smells a lot of blood, and so it's already kind of prancing away a little bit in an untrustworthy manner. And Nima's turn.
Okay.
We're technically out of combat. I'm just going to keep it kind of simple. If somebody wishes to jump the turns, tell me what you want to do, and we can do that.
How long would it take to skin these wolves?
We'll say one person. It would take 30 minutes for the first one, and then 15 for each after that. Once you figure out what you're doing.
I'll yell out.
Or don't figure out.
So,
You're gonna yell out what?
little one in the tree. What? You are safe now. What? Are you friends with the black wolf?
No. These three white wolves. They came upon. You see her start to climb down out of the tree. You see her smiling, and you can tell she's quite happy that she doesn't have white wolves to deal with. And she actually says to you, "Thank you so much. You did help. I appreciate it. As much as I'd like to tell you I had it under control, well, I didn't."
So I'll use my action to ride the horse up to under the tree up to here. Well, it seems the black wolf is no threat. I think it we are all safe now. How did you get out here?
Well, I am glad you asked. Well, so I'm out here collecting money, trying to get money so that I can go to
She sounds like
the
an old 50-year-old guy.
yeah, she does, doesn't she? Into thank you very much, appreciate that. Attending the academy in Elturgard in order to become a very important scholar, and that's what I'm trying to do is study and become that. And so I'm really glad I can go back to talking to people as they pass by and finding any scraps on the road or any money. So I appreciate anybody who's willing to help a young girl, in her travels and in her learnings to become better, because I would imagine all of you, you grew up with somebody somewhere, and people cared about you. Well, I don't have a lot of people who care about me. I live in an orphanage at this point. 5 years ago, my older sister, she passed away, and well, and you see her kind of tear up a little bit. She's the sister that made this scarf for me, this rainbow colored scarf, and
Can we
I,
insight this BS?
you can roll it in the tower, please.
It's a very nice scarf.
You can tell she wears it prominently. You can tell she takes care of it. Pritchett. Okay, so Pritchett, you are certain she is telling the truth as she knows it.
Yeah.
Nemo would not even question that. I am so sorry to hear that. Where are those? How did you? Were you able to leave the orphanage?
Well, they let us out. I mean, I'm old enough now, and you can see her chest kind of puff out a little bit. I'm old enough now that I'm allowed to go on doing things during the day on my own. Now, don't tell anybody, but I shouldn't be here, but I do it anyway. They don't mind me doing that too much. So, and I always come back, so they're happy.
I see Stepford daughter.
All right, Tubbs, are you doing anything?
I'm sitting here watching, but I'll move forward.
Okay.
Is everybody fully healed, or anybody need healed?
So you ask. What I can tell you is Murphy is down 10. Rise is down 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to Murphy.
Which can you see their wounds in your tracker?
In
I
the
think you
combat
can.
tracker.
Yeah, we
yep.
can.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Control target Murphy,
Perfect.
and then this is good exercise for me. And I need.
Barry, I put a note out there for luck if you want to add it to the message of the day.
I will.
I made it
Start-
public,
let-
so everybody should be able to see it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Abilities. Nope. I want.
He even did all the formatting for you.
I very much appreciate it.
There we go. So where is it at? We're gonna try this.
There it is.
There we go.
So you did 11 points of healing.
And
I
I
quick
end
turn
my
around,
turn.
drop my backpack, and look inside. and go. And I cover it back up quick.
Okay. Pritchett, you doing anything else?
He just doesn't buy it.
You're not sold.
I'm not sold, but I'm not getting any. I'm letting Nima be engaged because I'm trying to.
She is selling you guys pretty hard on, effectively, give me some money.
How much have you saved so far, little princess?
Oh, I get lots of copper pieces here and there. Once in a while, I get silver pieces. It's it's hard work, working the road like that, and you never know who you're going to run into. I mean, not everybody's as kind as you helping me out. Many would come by and they might even attempt to do some nasty things. I don't know. I have to be very careful.
And it is very dangerous out here. You should not be out alone. How much money do you need before you can join this this school?
Well, I'm told it's 10 gold pieces entrance fee, and that's just outlandish.
Do I glean anything off of listening to this? Do I believe her since Pritchett doesn't really think he does?
Right. We'll say she'll even mention a couple of the academies. Okay, she mentions 2 names in there, and you recognize they are legitimate academies of learning and scholarliness. You know that
So
for
with
sure.
The insight
So-
that I rolled to you, do I feel anything different?
Hang on. Actually, yes, that was yes. You feel again very confident. She is telling 100% the truth. You detected no covering up. Yeah, she did not lie about anything that you're aware of.
What?
Even with,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you were zooming in on her, she's got some really messed up looking eyes.
Yeah. My insight. I was gonna say, can I insight her? Not what she's saying. I'm looking for illusion.
Okay, very good.
Is that a possible thing?
Yeah. So what does that be? Arcana or just your? I mean, the old school would be attempt to disbelieve. What? How do we do that?
Arcana or
I thought
Yeah.
it was a
We'll go
wisdom or
Wisdom.
I thought it was insight.
it's
Yeah.
Arcana
Okay,
or Insight, depending on what you want to try to find out.
So pick Arcana or Insight, whatever one you
If
prefer.
you're using Arcana, it's to determine if she has a spell on her of some sort.
Yep.
If you're using Insight, you're just trying to determine if it's a real image or not.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a wisdom save.
Okay. As best you can detect, you detect no subterfuge, illusion, or otherwise.
He's not buying it. He's not pulling any money out.
So
I'm not buying the Girl Scout cookies.
I reach into my pocket and flip her a gold coin.
Oh, so you
I say,
give
next
her a
time,
gold.
don't use nature to pull a stunt to make people stop for you.
Okay, sir. Okay, good idea. Thank you. And you see her tear up and say, "This is what I've been hoping for. Thank you, kind sir." And
And
she looks at the rest of you,
Nima,
very
Nima
tearfully.
walks up and kneels down and says, this
As a
is
wizard that's been schooling, I know how hard it is.
it is still cold, and I'll be like playing with her with
God, I'm
her
gonna get
cuffs
sick.
and stuff like that. And as I'm adjusting her clothes and talking to her very sweetly, I'm going to drop
Al.
What?
I don't know. I thought that was you.
I'm going to
Nope.
drop
Okay.
10 gold and 10 silver, or 10 gold and 5 silver. 10 gold, 5 silver into her pocket. Make it so that she sees it. I want her to see it. I want to try to hide it from everyone else.
But you're not stealthing for her. You're letting her see it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Light
it's
a
not.
hand in for the rest of them.
Put it in a pouch.
Okay.
Hand it to me.
Okay. Okay. So you're doing sleight of hand. I guess if you want to roll it, that's fine. I'll say you do it in a subtle way. You guys know Nima did something. You don't know exactly what.
I use
But
X-ray
yes.
vision.
and you see Grace literally tear up, start to shake, and you actually have her, as you're kneeling there, she wraps her arms around you and says, "Thank you, ma'am.
Then
Thank
she
you
wraps
so
two
much."
more arms around you.
And that's
Two
when the
more.
tentacles come out. Roll for initiative.
It's a displacer. Displacer child.
No, she is genuinely
And,
thrilled.
and you get a wolf.
I will whisper into her ear. Now, little one, you must make the best of this opportunity, and to make your sister proud, right?
Yes, and I will. And you see her stand tall. You see the tears still in her eyes, and you see some determination. And yes, Pritchett, even you went, huh? Maybe there is something there other than all that subterfuge that I think she has, even though I rolled and it didn't tell me. But okay, there's something there that's good. So, all right. So to that end, she thanks you. Anybody else doing anything other than hanging out?
I give her a good berry. No, I
Okay.
don't. No, I hand out good berries to everybody in the group, though, and say, "Oh, there's 5 of us, so everybody gets 2."
I'll
Take
those 2
if,
points.
if exactly if you need the hit points, take them for the hit points. If you want it just for the food, take it for the food. But they're good till midnight. Then they turn into chickens.
And
Oh, I'm not going to use them.
You're
The
gonna
chickens
wait,
worth
aren't
more.
you? Yeah, you're
The
gonna.
chickens
Yeah,
are worth more.
They're worth a lot more.
Yeah.
that's right. Stupid berries.
all right.
10, that's a cheap spell. That's a great moneymaker.
Last call. Are any of you going to do anything else?
I was maybe
I
go.
give-
Now that
Go
we're
ahead.
here,
No, you go, Al. Because
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
do the last thing.
I would maybe go over to the wolf, and here's the thing: the wolf is by himself. He is not of the same. Is he of the same species as these are wolves are, or the same subspecies or whatever?
The black wolf.
They're both Canis.
Yeah, the black wolf is half the size of the other wolves, but it does appear to be similar. It's just very runty. But you do notice that it's just skittish, right? It's just kind of very, very aware. The blood has it freaked out a little bit, and but it is not running away yet. But it is very afraid.
Okay. I will attempt to use animal
You
handling.
go charging.
No. What are you
I'll attempt to use
I ride with you now since my horse ran off.
Her wolf, and not it's not her wolf per se, but it's clear she's trying to actually help to calm the wolf down.
I will take a step back. I don't want to end up in a half a category and then all of a sudden, die instantly.
Okay. Totally good. and then you come back alive suddenly. So
Yeah.
very good. So she's just sitting there and letting that. And what is your animal handling, Rise?
I rolled it to you.
What you did? Okay. Very
Yeah,
good.
'cause I don't get to see it.
Yep. Okay. I can. And what you see is so describe what you do or how you do it with the black wolf.
I would have leaned down, grabbed a ration or something like jerky kind of meat or whatever, and just kind of held it out and just slowly coaxed it without jumping at it. I'm not making any fast movements.
Okay.
Also, my head as I go approach it, I'd have it kind of bowed down a little bit, not so much bowed down like where I'm going, oh, you're my master, but not up and like I'm going to attack you.
Okay. You actually see the black wolf kind of look at you, cock its head a little bit, and then it takes a couple of steps towards you. Not all the way, but it takes a couple of steps towards you. It looks like it's buying what you're selling. It liked a little bit of food. That made it pretty happy. And so say it's there now.
So even though she was going here puppy and everything else, it came toward. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. She with
He
what
assisted
you guys Yes, but what you guys did is she felt an obligation to at least, hey, if I can help, I'm going to try.
Where did this one come from? Did he come with them,
Yeah.
or did you just see him out here?
Yeah, it was with him. Yep.
Oh, how small is this one right now?
It's pretty small. In fact, hang on. Let's. This is going to be my first time doing it. Now you guys are going to laugh, but I got to take it from the parcel into the party sheet. So wish me luck.
You just gotta drag and drop. That's all you should have to do.
All right. Can you see it in the party sheet under inventory?
Piece
Okay.
of rainbow
There should
thread
be.
and a wolf black.
Yep. So you have a black wolf, and you have 2 pieces of rainbow thread. The 2 pieces are for Mirfi and Nima. And so you have that in your inventory. And Rise, you have yourself a black wolf that as long as you keep feeding it, it will follow you, and eventually you'll be able to train it on up.
Okay.
I took 1 piece of rainbow thread out.
I tried to take it.
So what's against common?
Click on the dragon head on the side.
Oh, that's
and drag
right.
that into your inventory.
And
There
then
we go.
she puts her hand or fingers into her mouth. She whistles and she says, "Lonky, get over here."
What's a demon donkey?
And you see a donkey that looks like it's been well abused, and you see it kind of saunter along like doom doom doom.
It's definitely a demon.
Yeah, it just has a bad eye. Actually, it looks like 2 bad eyes, and you see her actually get on the donkey.
Is it
2 white
balloon?
wolves behind him.
Tail hang really low. And go, yes, sir.
Exactly.
And he's
Exactly.
depressed.
And she says, "This is Donkey the Lonky, Lonky the Donkey, and we're gonna go in. And I appreciate it. Someday I will be a very famous scholar, and you should come back to me, and I will make sure and give you a discount on my services for your help. Thank you very much."
Good luck.
Yes, thank you. And you see her start to head back to Elturgard, and she's feeling pretty good about life, pretty good about things. And on the way, she says, "Thank you so much."
You're welcome.
You're welcome, creepy girl. I don't say creepy girl, honestly, but
Creepy wonky.
All right.
As she rides away and we start going the other way, I snap my fingers and my coin comes back to my hand. I chuckle a little bit and put it back in my pocket.
Wow.
Trickster, sorry. That's the only magic trick I have.
That's it.
1 returning coin.
Uh-oh. Where did I go? There it is.
you're mean.
Okay. All right. All right. So you guys get back on your horses unless you're going to stop for camp and do a short rest or do anything else.
No, I don't think there's anything else we need to do.
She just got 10
Nope.
gold. She won't even notice the other one's missing. She'll think she dropped it along the way.
Yes.
How do I?
We'll see her in a
Here,
month and she'll be scouring this whole area for that 1 coin she's been missing.
A lot of poor folks will notice every penny that's missing. Some don't care, but many will, and especially since she has a
I
goal.
made a kid
She'll
go
notice.
insane and she'll be scouring the ground for the gold coin
She'll
to
notice.
fill out for the next month.
DM, can
Oh,
I ask
okay.
a question? This is the first time
Mhm.
we were using the abilities, and I thought that I could do the bonus action blade ward as often as I wanted. It's actually only twice between every long rest. I was nowhere near combat, so if I had remembered that, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, so you're going to save 1.
Okay, I will
That
save
fair?
1. That's fair. Perfect.
Right?
Thank you.
Trying to, Okay.
I understand.
All right. So, yep. Reyes says, "All right, that was interesting. Are you ready to continue?"
I think we are.
Okay.
Yes.
Arg.
So you go for a
Right.
couple more hours, and basically you're entering the Eltergard Woods. You've entered it. The canopy of these woods is dense, and once you're under the canopy, it's dimly lit. There's still some decent light coming through, but it's looking like it will get dimmer as time goes on. Uh, Everybody, please roll. Let's see. Um, Anybody that has been in Eltergard for a year or more, go ahead and roll a history check, please.
Is Rhea pissed off at me that the horse got away, or did somebody go get it first? Because I mean, she's the one that got us these horses, which means she paid for 'em.
She did, yeah, or they were provided and she's responsible. That's actually worse.
Um,
So I'm just
Okay.
asking if anybody tried to go get the horse. I don't know. When you're
did
riding
not.
horses are usually pretty well trained and might not have ran too far. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
We'll
or am
say
I
even
riding with Pritchett?
evens it stayed around, odds it ran back to home. Okay, it is even.
Stayed
So-
around.
Yep,
Okay.
stayed around. So you
So
managed
they
to
were
get the
able
horse.
to get it. I got back on the horse. I'm on my own horse. Okay. Good
When
job.
you say Elturel for more than a year, how many times have I visited?
Yeah, I'll count you in that. History is
So,
fine.
history
What do I
in
need
the
to-
box.
In the tower, yeah.
Yeah,
Also, can you give me my 2 hit points for eating those 2 good berries?
Yes.
you,
Because I was down
you get
5.
more than 2.
I only have 2.
You
There's
get
only one.
they're worth 4 each.
Yeah. So you're at full.
They're, are you sure they're worth 4 each?
Yep.
Yeah, I get +3 per berry.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody has no wounds. Let me look at the scores
Okay.
here. Alrighty. Preach it. You happen to have heard in your travels that you know that this woods actually had evil druid conclaves in it, and that they conducted gruesome rituals as human sacrifices in order to attract certain spirits of the wood.
Right.
And and you also do know from that, I guess, Tubbs and Murphy, go ahead and roll a nature check.
No, sorry, Al. It's 3, not 4.
Nature check.
I
Yes.
get +3,
It's fine.
I'm
They've been
not
enough
good
for
at nature.
with both
Box
of them
or
anyway.
not box?
and you're not hungry.
Tower or box?
Either way.
He wants to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
fine.
I like
Okay.
seeing my rolls.
So Murphy, you're clueless, and
Exactly.
Tubbs.
Nature?
Yep, and
What the hell
Yeah.
is that? It's green.
yeah. What
Oh,
is
I know.
nature? Yeah. So
Live in
Tubbs,
books.
what you
They
do
kill
know,
nature to make books.
based on all the research and everything you've learned, that this particular forest appears to be very suitable terrain for owls, giant owls, and owl bears.
Relay to them what I know about it.
Okay.
Murphy, did you know?
Nope.
All right,
Yeah.
and then so you continue going for another half hour, and you guys go into the woods. I'll have Rhea comes to something. It looks like not a campsite per se, but it looks like some branches were broken. And Rhea says, are any of you proficient trackers? Because I'm good at some things, but I'm not very good at tracking. Can any of you track? Because it looks like there might be something here.
I mean, we see a broken branch.
Mm-hmm.
We look
So-
at it.
Yeah, you see a broken branch. It tells you nothing other than there's a broken branch, and it does clue you in to look on the ground more.
Oh, I
And
didn't mean to hit that right there.
Okay.
Okay, somebody else did that. I take a look, and doesn't
It's a
necessarily
branch.
mean, and let's see how much she can believe me, if I am good at all. But I look around and I try to direct what I would think is the answer
Okay.
based off that roll.
So, Rise suddenly, in a fit of inspiration, you actually know that 6 to 8 humanoid footprints, humanoids of some sort, came through here,
You can
and
tell because
they're heading deeper into the woods. You can also see you actually nearby. You actually hear the trickle of a creek, and it looks like you also spot 3 sets of footprints along the sides of the creek. So, Rise, when you roll a 20, good things happen. So, just so you know.
I go to relay exactly that, and I'm like, and you can clearly tell that they do not want to cover their footprint, cover their tracks, and go single file. I mean,
Now
there's
that-
6 to 7, 8 of them almost.
Yeah, now that said, all of you will say what he is saying is obvious. When you look carefully, it is not obvious to the rest of you. Okay? So he's saying, hey, that's easy to see, piece of cake. Well, it turns out he rolled really well on that one.
We don't know what this word "roll" means, by the way.
Yep, got it. He perceived greatly. So okay. So you can. There's a natural path that looks like you can take on a path. There's a hidden creek, or you can wander the woods. Those are kind of your options at this point.
I mean, I'm all about following the water, but
That's doable.
what do you guys think? How deep is the water in the creek? It's a creek, so it's not deep at all.
Yeah, it's very, very. It's only 1.5 feet deep here, and like I say, it's just a little bit trickling.
So it's like waist high for the halfling.
As long as the horses aren't getting bogged down in it, I'd say we can take the creek.
No,
But if it's really mucky or something, then
you have noticed the horses are the ground has gotten not quite difficult terrain yet, but the horses are having more difficulty traversing, and you're thinking perhaps it might be time to abandon, not be on the horses in the woods as the woods gets tighter and everything else happens.
I don't know if we should abandon the horses. They are hers.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But at least not
Well, you
ride
can
them.
tie-
I mean,
tie
I'll
'em
get
up.
off mine.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And just walk it.
Okay. So you find a location off to the side that's relatively secure, not in the area, where you did the did the survival checks, and you find a spot just to tie up the horses.
Yep. Tie
Okay.
the horses up. And I'm just following everyone else. I'm a city girl. I have no idea what's best out here.
Okay. So
Neither is Pritchett.
you're just going with the flow. Got it.
Just a city girl in a country world.
Hey, we heard that before somewhere. All right.
Must have been some bard or something.
I'm just glad that we're not down stream from anything nasty. On that note, which way is the path of the trials going? Is it going upstream or downstream?
It's going. You will travel upstream.
And we're going upstream.
Okay.
Okay.
So you travel upstream for about an hour, and let's see if I can do this right here. Clear the tracker. Okay, we got, yep, there's everybody there. Okay. And let's see what you see.
Do you see what I see?
Not sure why, but that makes me think of Gremlins.
Mark roll. All right. Load. Okay.
Do you see a map?
Yes.
Yes, from Fredman. Fredman 2018.
Okay. Do you see? What do you see? I guess I
I
don't.
see a sliver.
Yeah,
That's it?
sliver.
Yeah.
Are we
I
all
see
on top
in
of each
tubs.
other?
Southern.
And I see
I see
tubs.
nothing.
I don't see anybody.
Right
I
now,
see a
I only
black
see.
with grid.
Okay, somebody found me. All right, there's Nima.
Okay, now I can get off that area. I was gonna die.
And Nima, you see me?
Yep, I see you.
Okay.
All right, so everybody else scattered. We're playing hide and seek, y'all.
All right. Just stay there. I'll describe what you see.
It's hide and seek. There we go. That's what I see.
All right.
You're gonna die if you don't get on a whole square. He's sending you to the volcano.
So the
Nothing
shallow
to
creek.
get on. I don't know what you guys are seeing. So I can't move a token if I can't see nothing.
That's right. He can't find a token.
I have a
Dang.
black screen with a grid. That's all I got.
The borders are not set up right. That you
I
can get
even
around
did
it.
the zoom to fit.
I see
and all
Nima.
I got is a black screen with a grid. So it should have zoomed the whole map to my window, and there's nothing.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if I have no vision on my token or what, but I don't even see my token.
Right above Nima. Oh, I see nothing.
Yeah. You killed me. Ah,
Right above
okay.
Nima is a spot that nobody can go to. It's like a locked area. So I think it's just how the terrain's all locked up.
There it is. Nima's in there.
I just. That's because I was. I need to get off of her.
Can you see anything, Nima?
I mean, I see the area around me. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
there. I'll
So
put
why
myself
don't we
back
go?
where I was.
Yeah. Put yourself up one. Move one up.
Okay.
Yep, right there. And then Pritchett. Let's try to move Pritchett. I'm not selecting this.
I'm gonna feel violated here in a second. Now Barry's understanding having to play with me as the DM.
EMI.
Right?
He's about to touch me. Right here. I can feel it. Apparently Pritchett's
wanna-
not going anywhere.
You gotta
Just wanna make
reset
us-
the combat tracker so that we're not in round 3 of whatever.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Bless is off of all of us too.
Yes.
Yes.
This might be Barry where you want to let us handle our own effects.
Yeah. If you can remove your bless
Yeah,
effects, that
we
would be
can
great.
remove our own effects.
How do we do that?
Click
I
the
can.
little effect button on the far right side, and then it'll give you a little minus sign next to your effects that you can double click and remove it.
Yeah, I don't see anything on
the
here.
person
There's
who
nothing.
cast it because I can't do anything on Murphy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Okay.
Don't see anything, Tom.
No, I can go down to look at it, but I can't. You don't. You can't go. I can click. Oh yeah, I can get rid of Pritchett's. There we go.
Whoever,
Yeah, then get rid of
whoever
mine.
Cast it. So you have to click the little black head thing
Okay.
on the far side of everybody, Martin, so that
Little-
it expands them, and then you'll see the effects under them. And if you have the minus button on it, you can delete them
Okay. What's the little black things you're talking about?
in the combat tracker.
Okay, in combat tracker.
So
let me
start
go
with
there, then.
tubs, right, and over all the way to the right, you see the little head with little things above
Okay.
it.
Got it.
Yep. And then there should be a little minus sign that you could when you next to the.
There we go.
I usually just leave everybody expanded that's in our group because then I know it's.
Okay, that should have everybody's gone, right?
Yep, that's
the only
everyone's
one that should
gone.
be on is my magic armor. So mage armor.
It's your
is
magic
on me.
plumber.
My mage
Well-
armor is on me after.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was good
It-
that we learned how that
it-
worked.
It is now 10 o'clock. So
Yep.
what I'd like to propose, I got a proposal, and I can go. It's choice A would be we can continue doing theater of the mind, and I could put stuff in the combat tracker, or we can stop now, and then I can figure.
That just
It did.
he turned.
It did. All right.
Bless your soul.
That's right.
Tubbs, you're good waiting till next week too, I assume.
He's
Oh
sleeping.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, next week. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out. I figured it out once before. I've played this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong right now. I'm betting as soon as we get off here, yeah, I'll figure it out. But we'll come back next week.
Yeah.
And by the way, as far as where we needed to get to, we're halfway.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Excellent.
So it's
So we might get the whole way. Or half
I think
of the half.
we should get to the main culmination of the first episodes. Yes.
All right.
And
Good.
no
to-
doubt.
And we ended up with
Go.
over half the episode with everybody's video showing on the screen. So that's pretty cool.
Yay!
Except for those who turned it off.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This
For
was
those
fun.
watching, thank you very much.
Good
Good
night,
night, y'all.
everyone.
All right.
It's still on. I still see it. It's still on. Okay. And gone.